And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy Wednesday? Yeah, happy Wednesday to you. Hope you guys are doing well. Being back after last night, it was good. It felt real good to be back streaming. So we're going to try to make a trend of this. Tomorrow night might be a little bit later on. So got some stuff to take care of. Saturday, having my garage door replaced. Yeah, somebody actually hit it. And like I said last night, battling the insurance to get it fixed. 1,000 out of pocket, still 3,800 the insurance is paying. So Saturday, yes, I do want to do a show, probably Saturday evening, maybe. But as TM and a couple other people were saying, do some gaming. So we might actually do that. And while I was setting up, I saw AimFix threw me a follow. Thank you, sir. Do appreciate it. And, hopefully tonight we're going to go through like we did last night. We're going to go through videos, night one roaming. We're going to get that knocked out. Just kind of slide easily back into the streaming scene. And after we finish night one roaming, we will get back into analyzing audio, which, hello, bear. That's what we all kind of dread sometimes, hours of nothing. But, we get to see what we should have caught in culinary, which we know we heard some voices. We just couldn't do it with the GoPro. Mics on the GoPro, we know absolute hot garbage. Even with the attached microphones, it doesn't process like it should. We went through 2 video clips last night in culinary. Went through, looked at a couple of them. They were nothing. A couple of minutes long, so I went ahead and kicked them to the weeds. The next video is kind of me just setting up a little bit. And the next one, we're going to go through 2 or 3 tonight. And kind of see where we get. So let's get on over to this. And I forget, like I said, it's been a year and a half since I've been to the prison, so I forget a little bit of the locations. It should be ingrained into my blood by now, which is actually kind of sad, I don't know. We'll kind of get through this, or I can talk for a couple minutes till a couple people get in. I know we had Corgi here last night, TM, a couple other people. So, seeing a couple old faces, it felt real good. It really, really did. And I shouldn't have stayed away for so long. But as I said, the prison took a huge, huge piece of me. And go back to full screen real quick. If you look at the guy right up here, I think it was his spirit that actually showed me what I asked for. Mr. Carroll Edward Cole, Eddie. It was either him or Jesse Bishop, which his photograph is actually straight behind the chair. You guys can't see it. Let's bring him out. This is Jesse Bishop, for those that forgot. So it was one of them that definitely fucked with me. Iron and Fish, how you guys doing? Yes, long time no see. I'm good. And thank you, Fish. Good to see you guys too. It's good to be back. I said it's 9-month break or something like that. It really, like I said, the prison took a huge chunk of me. I had no motivation to even stream. Even getting on doing some gaming, I didn't want to even be online. It's like, you know what? I'm going to sit back, relax, and kind of take it easy. But a lot of things have been going on since. Since you missed last night's show, I did lose my job of 8 years. It took me 2.5 months to find another job, which I guess that's not too bad considering. Put on like 7 or 8 pounds being unemployed for 2 months. This new job, I've already lost like 12. My goal is my high school weight. Tundra, I remember the name. I do remember it. Vaguely. Because like I said, it has been like 9.5 months. We got getting ready to start up video like we did last night. We're going to run through night one roaming clips. And kind of like I said, we're just easing back into it before we get hardcore into the audio. And then, like I said, I'm going to mix it up every now and then. I am going to throw in some games occasionally, just to break the monotony of the audio, because we can't just do it. But once we finish all of Nevada State Prison, we're going to go back and finish up the Goldfield Hotel, which we started, which we didn't finish. Heading out. Thanks for stopping in, even for a couple minutes. I greatly appreciate that. Good to know you're remembered. People stop in to say hi, let you know they're still around. That's a good feeling. Thank you. But have a good night. Stop back in sometime and hang out for a while. But we'll get back and finish the Goldfield Hotel. Then what we're gonna, I had to take off YouTube about 400 videos because somebody bought the rights to the royalty-free music, and I got the strike from YouTube. So I had to go through and put them to private. So we're going to go back through and analyze a lot of old evidence we never got to analyze anyway, and see if we can redo and catch evidence that we never got. So that being said, let's get on to some video. Like I said, I forget where these are at, so we're going to get through them tonight and see where we're at. So enjoy. All right, guys, here we're going for round 2. We got to go get some crap, the wrong way, didn't I? Yes, I did. We got to go get some lights turned on. So bear with me. We're going to have to run up to Execution real quick to Women's. With these lights turned on. So yeah, I think this video is just setting up for night. I think at this point I was still like 240. Ugh, I'd never want to be that weight again. God, I sound like a chick when I say that. You'd think I knew my way around, right? Just me coming in, guys. All right. We're good there, guys. Just me coming through for the recorders. Okay, we're good.
through.
I do want to get back there and do at least one more investigation of the prison. The next time I'm picking my full spectrum camera.
Just me coming in, guys. No worries at all. Oh, how are you? Alright. There's no way. We'll be back, gentlemen.
Moose. What's up, buddy? How the hell you doing?
So we just went and changed out the lights.
I think that's all this section of video was, is setting it up.
I cleared that much space that fast. It's impossible.
Appreciate it, Moose. Likewise, man. It's good to be
not,
back
but
on.
I did.
Really good to be back on. I'm good. Tired as hell. I walk a lot at work.
I think I'm gonna have to get Chris, and we're gonna have to go do this soon.
So
the Volt is going pretty quick.
I've dropped like 10 pounds in a month and a half. So
yeah, as soon as I think I'm gonna go do.
it's peaking because of the wind.
Talk to Chris, see what he wants to do.
Yeah, but pause this real quick. My old job was a 70,000 square foot warehouse. This new job is a 220,000 square foot warehouse. I was averaging 3 to 5 miles a day at the old job walking when we were busy. I'm averaging 6 to 8 miles a day minimum. Not even trying. I think today I put in 16,000 steps. So imagine that every day. It's like I said, I'm losing weight. And I'm actually, I think, under 2,000 calories a day, and I'm burning more than that. So yeah. Okay, so there was nothing to that video. So let's get the next one. And get the next one moved. Okay. I don't know how long this one is, but this was in the shower. Okay.
All right, gentlemen. I am back for my third year here, and everybody keeps telling me there's a couple gentlemen who were harmed in this room. If you are in here, could you please light up that device on the back wall, please? Give me a sign of your presence.
And for those that don't know, this room is the original showers from the prison.
So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to get this turned on, so bear with me.
There was a lot of murders in this room. Yeah, it's dust. 99% of this room is dust or echo.
If you guys want to mess around with that box while I'm waiting for this box in my hand to load up, you're more than welcome to do so.
I think in all the years investigating this, we only got 1 or 2 EVPs. There wasn't a lot.
Okay, kind of a storage area. As you can see, we're waiting. All right, we're back at it. This is Brent with Incarnate Paranormal, Nevada State Prison. Night 1, visit 5. We are in the old showers. Really don't know what to say. I went over in culinary, spoke with the gentleman over there. If you followed me from culinary, could you give me a sign on that box on the wall, please, by tapping it? There's a lot of bugs in here. This might not be good. So I'm not doing what I did last year. Just leaving this camera on full time, but I am leaving on the recorders. Do you have bad memories inside this prison aside from what happened to you inside this room?
Oh, Jack wanted to come say hi.
There are a lot of people that would do you harm. I am not one of them. There's too many bugs in here. Way too many bugs in here. If you could give me one response on that box on the wall there that's lit up with the numbers on it, I'll leave you in peace. Could you light it up like a Christmas tree for each time somebody lost their life in this room?
It'd be there all night if we actually got the response.
Was there a lot of sex that went on in here when there were the showers? Wanted or not? Did it happen in here? Could you light up that box, please?
Somehow I think this cat knows when I'm streaming, so he misbehaves as much as he can. Frickin' Jack.
This is my 5th year here in the prison. I did miss you guys a lot. I miss coming up here to speak with you. Unfortunately, my friends could not make it this year. As I said in culinary, one of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule, so he wasn't able to come. It was my friends here to speak with you. Unfortunately, my friends could not make it this year. As I said in culinary, one of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule, so he wasn't able to come.
I think that's echo.
One of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule, so he wasn't able to come. I said in culinary, one of my friends.
And that happened in culinary too, where my voice shifts for a quick second. I don't know if maybe I'm looking away from the microphone on the digital recorder, and I do one of these so it sounds different than when I have it right here. I'm wondering if I didn't do this. So I'm looking away from the recorder and my voice shifts because it's not near the microphones. I'm wondering if that's not the case.
Had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come. As I said in culinary, one of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come. It was my friend who I brought the past 2 years. His name is Joe. If you remember him, could you tap on that box on the wall, please?
We'll have to wait till we get to the recorder for that. Because it's possible something's there, but I really think it's just my voice shifting. Go back.
The friend who I brought the past 2 years, his name is Joe. If you remember him, could you tap on that box on the wall, please? If you remember him, he wasn't able to come.
Let's see.
It was my friend who I brought the past 2 years. His name is Joe. If you remember him, could you tap on that box on the wall, please? As I said in culinary, one of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come. It was my friend who I brought the past 2 years. His name is Joe. If you remember him, could you tap on that box on the wall, please?
It might be. So still back a little bit further.
His work schedule so he. As I said in culinary, one of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come.
Yeah, right there. Right there.
One of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come.
Right there. Right there. Yeah.
One of my friends had a family member pass away, and his boss changed his work schedule so he wasn't able to come. It was my friend who I brought the past 2 years. His name is Joe.
We'll have to remember that.
If you remember him, could you tap on that box on the wall, please?
Good catch, Moose. Good catch. And again, showers.
Birds around here. Look at all this. I don't even think it's safe to be in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm calling this. I'm not taking the risk.
Yeah.
I am not taking the risk in here.
There's a lot of bugs, a lot of
Turn
cobwebs.
this off. And we're going to get out of here. It's too dirty in here.
When's the last time, and all the shows I've done, because I think this is 7:05, how many times have you heard me call any kind of part of the location for safety? It's just too dirty in there. And like I said, it was bad. But I generally don't call a location for that. I can usually kind of muster through it. But yeah, I don't know where to go just yet, guys. I think we're gonna have to go get Chris and go take care of execution. The batteries on that GoPro were going quick. Yeah, never. Exactly. It is going quick. So I think we're going to go take care of that, go to C Block, then see what we're going to do. So I'm going to cut this right here for now. All right. We got that done. Let me drag this up to used. Next one.
So I kept changing hands.
You want to try to get something in the women's? It seems like we're getting a little bit more with two people here.
Did you just fucking hear that?
Yes, I did. Came from in here, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys.
So I kept changing hands.
You want to try to get something in the women's? It seems like we're getting a little bit more with two people here.
Did you just fucking hear that?
Yes, I did. Came from in here, didn't it? It seems like we're getting a little bit more with two people here.
Did you just fucking hear that?
GoPro
Yes, I
didn't
did.
pick it up.
Came from in here, didn't it?
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're continuing this into Death Row. Okay, that's still on.
Oh, good. So it might be catching. Just
Oh, it's catching. We're going to be over in women's if anybody wants to come speak with us. Don't mean to blind you, but...
no, I get it.
All right, Chris is joining us into women's. Everybody say hi to Chris.
Hello.
All right, let's... So I got one in here facing with a dead light.
Yeah, that one's dead.
And I turned that on too.
Yeah. So they're turning shit.
You guys saw the video.
It's red, yeah, it's...
The light was turned on.
I love being stuff up over here.
The light I turned on.
So what we're
We
gonna
have
do
it on
is
camera.
right
Now
there
it's
for a
off.
split second. Going to...
See, Chris has got the shackles that I'll have on for that video.
Said those restraints on that chair.
What's that?
I just said those restraints on there.
Everybody that I've talked to seems to think I was out of my mind for being shackled in the execution chamber. Oops.
I gotta make a run to the truck.
What's that?
My husband's on the truck. That alarm was time for stuff. Never mind.
Me kicking the table, and that's 2 bars still. 3 hours, 55 minutes.
That's a lot of audio for one
What we're
reason.
gonna do is, I'm gonna set this down here on one of the bars. Still in view of the GoPro. We're gonna come back here and do a couple questions.
I'll be back.
All right.
Sure, remember, they do not like the light.
All right. No worries, just Chris. I got 2 GoPros just in case here running.
Brent, you just make a bunch of bars when I got that sign in the store?
Did what?
Did you bang bars when I shut that door like that?
No, I just
Oh, I
moved.
heard the loudest cell bars slamming right here. When
I just moved a chair.
I heard bars banging right there.
Okay.
That's a busy night.
Yes, it is.
A lot of personal experiences. I don't know if I got it on
All right,
GoPro.
gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen. Again, my name's Brent. I'm back for my 5th year here at good old Nevada State Prison. If you do remember me, there's a box sitting down there on the 2nd cell. Could you walk up and give it a little tap and it will light up like a Christmas tree, please?
And that's what gets me about the prison. There's more personal experiences than we get evidence. The recorders, cameras, whatever, they're not always going to pick it up. We know this. We've seen it by the reactions. Did you hear that? Yeah, recorder never got it. Becomes a personal experience, can't count it as evidence. If we did, we'd still be going over the first freaking recorder.
Now, I want to thank you guys. It's been interesting these past few years. Finally got to experience a couple things here in the prison that have been very humbling for me. You know, I got to go sit in the execution chamber to try to communicate with a few of the gentlemen in there. And Susan made me promise to come over here and speak to the ladies.
I was trying to pick my words carefully.
Unfortunately, Susan wasn't feeling too well, so she had to go home. Tammy is out of town, and Michelle's taking care of some personal business, so none of the ladies will be here tonight. Kind of makes me sad that they won't be joining us. But if you are you at least have to take care of some personal business, so none of the ladies will be here tonight. Kind of makes me sad that they won't be joining us. But if you are you at least happy to see me? I understand the women here. Some of you were allowed to have your kids in here, living with you. A lot of different things than the men got to deal with. You know, in 15 cells, that doesn't leave a lot of room for you. And you don't exactly have a, good view out a window.
And think about that for a second, guys. Some of the women were allowed to have their children in prison with them. Now, I'm 99.9% sure they went into prison pregnant and had the children or had the babies in jail, in prison. So they weren't exactly like, oh, my 3-year-old's at home with my dad and he's a deadbeat, so I'm bringing my kid to prison with me. No. They probably had the child in prison and raised it for a while in prison until, whenever. But that's, imagine that as a kid growing up. You end up going to school. Where were you born? Nevada State Prison. What? No, where were you born? You were born in Carson City. No, I was born in the prison. You are going to be labeled for your entire freaking life, or at least through probably high school and college. You were born in a prison? Yeah, mom was a con. But remember, this was back in the 30s or 40s. So different times, maybe not like it would have been, in the 80s. In the 80s when I grew up, it probably would have been a lot different. But just that growing up, I'd like to be able to find some of these people nowadays if they're still alive. The children of the women who spent time there, if they were born in the prison, if they have any kind of memories of the jail. I wonder if they weren't taken away at a certain age, but could you imagine those conversations growing up if they remembered anything? What was that?
I don't want to be disrespectful. I don't want to be disrespectful,
One more.
and you don't exactly have a good view out a window. I don't want to be disrespectful, but could one of you ladies please come forward and at least tell me what you did to get in here? I don't judge you for your crimes. I am not a vindictive man, and I think women should be treated a lot better.
No, I don't. Smack the mouthy bitch. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Honestly, the men should have been over here on this side, and you ladies should have gotten better cells, at least with a view of the mountains. Little inspiration for you.
Wah, wah, wah. Are you Native American? No, but I'm from tribe Slapaho.
Just me exhaling.
Oh, that's recorded. There's evidence.
Like I said, this is my fifth year here. It is definitely not my final. For what I've experienced here tonight, it has given me the energy to want to come back several more times. Now, I might not come back 3 nights. Like this year is only 2 nights because a lot of my friends had to cancel. But next year, definitely 2 nights again.
Which was wrong because I didn't, because of what happened this investigation. Oops.
Thank you for that.
Actually, there's more to it because I'll end up losing my job. So there was 2 reasons.
Each and every time that I come here, you ladies and all the gentlemen make me feel very welcome. You've never done any harm to me. You've never done wrong. And I thank you for it. You've always welcomed me and made it feel like, I don't want to say it feel like home, but you don't make me feel like a stranger. As I said, my friend Joe that came up here the past 2 years, he wasn't able to be here this year, and he apologizes for it. He had got a new boss at work, which canceled his vacation and took away the ability to be here. And unfortunately, about 3 weeks ago, his father passed away, which really kind of took away from the plans of completely being here. Do you have any words of comfort for him, being that he lost his father? Could you come forward and say those words, please?
Swear to God, he wants all the attention when I'm doing a show. Is that me? Don't know what that was. A little bit of a kind of a nose whistle.
Susan went and got a new tattoo tonight. She's going to be coming in to show you here, hopefully soon. She got a tattoo of a ghost with a cowboy hat. I want you to do the traditional thing is when she comes to show you, I want you to slap the tattoo. It's called setting the tattoo. And I want you to tell her that I told you it was okay. Nothing mean, just a light tap on the arm. Nothing mean, just a friendly little, maybe a little flick.
Telling the ghost to slap somebody's new tattoo. That's got to be a new one. Hey, ghost set her tattoo. Okay. Only real friends do that to one another. How do I know that? Because like 5 of my tattoos, I'd walk into the bar. Hey, Brent, you got new ink. Smack. It's like, oh, yeah, somebody's going to get knocked out.
Just to let her know that you see it. Would you do that for me, please? Tap that little box on the bars.
That was me. Little exhale, whistle.
Susan, Tammy, and Michelle have been very good to me over these past few years. They've always let me in to speak with you. They've always gone above and beyond. Susan?
Yep. Remember, we get those a lot, though. If you remember back before I took my little extended break there, we used to have a lot of those bar sounds. We couldn't count all of them. We were getting them, every 2 or 3 minutes. So could it be something still? Yeah. But I think it's just building fatigue. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Susan, Tammy, and Michelle have been very good to me over these past few years. They've always let me in to speak with you. They've always gone above and beyond. Like I said, because everybody canceled on coming here this year to speak with you, I was the sole person left to come here. And they still opened the doors for me to speak with you. So please, I want you to thank Susan for me.
I'm being like...
And tell her Brent said thank you.
They let me in alone. That was still boggles my mind. Yeah, Brent had the prison to himself. Ugh. Crazy.
I think that's Chris coming back up. It's gotta be. Yeah, it's Chris.
If that wasn't Chris, that'd be some heavy footsteps.
Just me.
Yeah, I heard you.
Even called it out.
It's like hallucination hallway, dude.
What's that?
That hallway?
Yeah.
You stare down there, and lights start circling. It gets crazy.
That's me moving the chair.
Yeah, remember we did that, not on this investigation, but the previous 2 years before that, that hallway between execution all the way down to the end that goes back by the law library. It's almost like a vortex in that hallway. The air just swirls in there, and it's a really weird, you almost get an off balance kind of vertigo feeling in that hallway. It might just be the building, might be the way the air current goes through, But it is a weird feeling in that hallway. And if I go back again, I'm gonna spend a little more time in there.
Not really getting a lot of here.
No? Sebastian, are you here? That's way early. Sebastian, are you here?
And for those that have forgotten, there is a Sebastian Bridges that was executed, down the hall. But Susan, Chris, the other Chris, Michelle, Tammy, they've all communicated with what they think is the spirit of a child who goes by the name Sebastian. Could it be the reverted childhood memories of Sebastian Bridges, the one who was executed? Yes, but remember this, the grounds in Nevada State Prison go back to the original Warm Springs Hotel, which is the grounds of Nevada State Prison. So, and some of the bricks from the hotel, if I remember, were used in the construction of the prison. So could it be residual energy that is carried over? Absolutely. But could it be something else pretending to be a child? Oh yeah, but who's to tell? Didn't we get it? Yes, we got several child's voices. We got it in culinary. We got it in women's. We got it in the hallway. We got it in execution viewing, and we got it in one more place. I think it was 4 or 5. I'd have to go back through all the notes, but yeah, we did.
Sebastian, go ahead.
Susan, are you here? Sally?
Sebastian, I do have a box sitting on the second door there. If you can run up and tap it, it will light up like a Christmas tree. It's got several colored lights on it, like those little balls that Tammy leaves around for you. It will light up in multiple colors if you run up and hit it. Could you do that for me, please?
Is it hot in here?
Not really.
It's super chilly outside. It's real nice. It's freaking hot in here.
I think I heard the GoPro go dead.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Let's find out. Is that a voice too?
It's super chilly outside. It's real nice. It's freaking hot in here.
I think I heard
Yep,
the GoPro
GoPro
go
went
dead.
dead. GoPro did go dead.
I think I heard.
It's super chilly outside. It's real nice. It's freaking hot in here.
There's a voice there.
I think I heard the GoPro go dead.
We'll have to remember that for the recorder.
I heard that. It's like, which one is it? Death Row or is it?
Is there a voice there
Execution.
too?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I heard that. It's like, which one is it? Death Row or is it?
There's a voice right there.
Go dead.
Right after I heard that, when I say I heard that beep beep beep, there's a quick voice right after that, and that's not Chris.
Yeah. I heard that. It's like, which one is it? Death Row or is it?
The light's
Execution.
still on over there.
Yeah. That's what's happened the past couple of years. That light is outlasting the batteries. So I'm hoping we're not getting overheating issues.
Right?
Because last year we lost batteries. We had to basically cut them out.
Damn. GoPros and they're overheating problem.
Yeah, previous year I lost
Yeah,
3
but
GoPro batteries because they overheated in the GoPro.
'Cause you got one in Death Row, right?
Yeah.
I wonder which one was beeping.
So that sound in the chamber's pretty well muffled for everything outside.
You can hear it, and the GoPro could hear it, but it is muffled because there's so much, there's steel and glass, you know?
Yeah.
But it's muffled for sure. It's not like talking through a normal window.
I'm wondering if I got anything on EVPs. I'm sure I did.
Oh, probably. There's some strange banging too that I heard just with my ears. Oh, for sure.
Right there.
It's not like it is muffled because there's so much, there's steel and glass, you know?
Yeah.
But it's muffled for sure.
Right there.
It's not like talking through a normal window.
I'm wondering if I got anything on EVPs. I'm sure I did.
Oh, probably. There's some strange banging too that I heard just with my ears.
I'm amazed I didn't see anything like my face changing or anything.
I didn't see none of that.
Have to wait and see when we go back through the video, huh?
Yeah.
Like from last year, I uploaded.
But if you guys remember, I can play it again tonight if you guys want. The video from outside the chamber. You guys picked up faces in the glass. Chris was hearing stuff, and I remember being in the chamber when we go back through the video. I remember Chris going, tapping his ear, telling me to listen, because he was actually hearing voices while I was asking questions inside the chamber. We can go back through that tonight if you guys want. After we finish this, we can for sure do that if you guys want.
All off night 3 was like almost 4 hours. I uploaded the entire video without me on it on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to go back through and watch that ever.
I did watch a bunch of those.
Oh, okay. Sebastian, are you here, bud? Susan, Tammy, and Michelle aren't here tonight. You've got myself and Chris. Could you give us a sign of your presence, please?
Ollie Oxenfree.
I did
Did you
hear.
hear that?
Yeah.
Now that's the.
Myself and Chris. Could you give us a sign of your presence, please? I did
Did you
hear.
hear that?
Yeah.
Now that's the crap I was hearing in the hall.
Could you repeat that for us, please?
Sounded like some pants brushing together.
Now, when you left, I did hear a bang down at the far end. And I did see like the third or fourth cell down, some kind of just. Maybe it was me moving the light here, which I'm thinking that's what it was.
With the bang, that's, what could that have been?
It was definitive enough. Sebastian, if you are here, if you don't want to come forward and say something, could you make a big noise for us, please?
So you guys know what games we'd like to play.
Hmm?
Don't be shy. Why don't you take your baton out and run it down the bars like you did the other day with the girls?
Chris has a good point. If if you are one of the guards, remaining in here, run that baton up and down for us. I've never heard it.
I think if I'd actually heard racking of the bars of the nightstick, I probably would have ended up shitting myself. There's something like that is just like, wait a minute, this is intelligent. But that old saying, you were so scared you shit yourself. Yeah, I don't think anybody's been that
Do any of you
scared.
ladies have any special requests? You heard that.
Oh yeah, that was real big.
Thank you. Ladies have any special requests? You heard that.
Oh yeah,
That was louder
real
than
big.
the others. So yeah,
Thank you for that.
that is evidence.
Can you do that again?
And make it louder, please.
I almost hear footsteps, dude.
Yeah, vaguely.
Yeah.
I've got recorders all over.
Plus that pain.
I forget. What do I do with it?
What are you looking for?
My recorder. That I.
Didn't you set one in
The one I was
the
carrying.
bars? Did you put one on the bars?
Yeah, the one I was carrying. My H4. What did I do with it? Did I leave it over an execution?
Not it. Oh, right.
I thought I did. What did I do with it?
And that's the downside of taking too much equipment. Where the fuck did I put it all?
I couldn't have left it over there. There it is.
I couldn't have. There it
I
is.
just didn't reach down far enough. There it is. Sorry about that. Dumbass.
Alright, guys, start playing the game. Did you see that?
Huh?
Something bang on it. Playing the game. Did you see that?
Huh?
Something bang on it.
I was trying to get this recorder started. I didn't see it.
And that's the thing. They know what to. Chris and Susan, all them. They know what to listen for. Everything that's out of place because they're there all the time. It's like.
All right, this is Brent and Chris inside Women's Nevada State Prison, night 1, visit 5.
It's super strange that I started my recorder right when you started talking.
Weird.
So we were just in the death chamber. You guys are making a racket out here. Can you do that again? You guys remember Brent?
Were you trying to get our attention away from the death chamber because you were worried about something happening to us? Could you make another loud noise for us, please?
Is that traffic noise?
Yeah, it's traffic.
My recorder's picking that up like it's a voice.
So one downside about this prison, I pick up every motorcycle and car that goes by.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was it?
Around
2 years ago,
Yeah.
we had that same motorcycle going back and forth all night. Picked it up in execution on Sims
There
recorder.
goes a GoPro.
too. And just check out.
Yep.
They're freaking loud too.
Yeah. There goes a
Yep.
GoPro.
That was a
And
GoPro.
just check out.
Yep.
I can hear the GoPro going off.
Hey,
shutting down.
Sebastian, I have a camera over in Death Row, or next door. Could you go over and turn it off for me, please? It'll beep 3 times really loud.
I can hear the GoPro.
Could you do
going
that
off,
for me,
but I
please?
can't hear a footstep 5 feet in front of me. Go frickin' figure. Such an amateur.
That was my jam. So why are you guys not partying right now? You guys know you want to talk. Key John, are you around?
Why aren't you
still
guys
messing with
partying?
my house?
If you were a ghost, would you party all the time? Ugh.
Whoa, I just got the worst headache of all time, dude.
Right after you said D.
Oh, yeah, it's piercing it between my eyes. Okay, I'm sorry.
Hey, Gee, that's not nice, bud. Meow? Chris does a good job about keeping this prison up and running, keeping things clean. Not nice to attack him when he's doing this for you guys.
You just trying to get my attention? Because I made you come back here?
Gee, if you are here, I do have a question for you. Are you still angry that your friend got away scot-free because he had a better attorney than you? Does that upset you? Could you give us a sign, please?
I wish I could actually speak Chinese to investigate this even more.
It's dead quiet in here.
Yeah, it is.
And again, this is Gijon. This is the one Chris and I are trying to talk to.
At least we have the recorder down there that'll pick up all the bangs.
Yeah. Oh, there goes that headache again, right in the eye.
Why are you guys messing with Chris?
If they're normal.
All right, there's that one. All right.
Nice. Thank you for that.
That was loud, actually.
22
sounded like
minutes
it came
left
from
on
Death
this
Row.
section of video.
It did. Oh yeah, I was thinking we should go over there and talk over there. There it is again.
That couldn't be Susan coming back, could it?
No, she's home.
Because that's loud footsteps.
Yeah, that was loud as shit. Susan's home, she's not gonna
I remember this. I remember this part of the investigation. We heard people coming down the hallway, up from, was it up from 1 into 2, up the stairs towards execution, and walking around between execution and women's. I remember this. We couldn't figure it out. I don't remember if we went to check it out, but I remember the footsteps. It was wild.
That's really loud over there.
Do it again, please.
I just heard a no. Over there.
Do it again, please.
I just heard a no.
Did that get it?
Loud over there.
Do it again, please.
I just heard a no.
Hope the recorder
Why
got it.
not? Now we're getting somewhere, you guys.
If you want us to come over to Death Row to speak to you, please slam one of those doors.
Wow.
We'll be more than happy to come talk to you, though. Was that you?
No.
We'll be more than happy to come talk to you, though. Was that you?
No.
What was that?
We'll be more than happy to come talk to you, though. Was that you?
No.
We're going to have a field day with this recorder. That's all I know.
If you want us to come over there and speak with you, you have my word we will come over there if you can make another loud noise for us.
Keep shuffling around, that was good too. Maybe you're scared of us. Are you guys scared of us?
Clothing or something. Could have been. That's one thing GoPros will pick up is shifting of clothing. That dragging sound. GoPros will get that, but they won't get voices. They'll get clothing.
You know what's interesting about tonight? It is super dark outside.
Really?
There's no light. It is jet black outside.
Wow. Okay.
Who's in death row over there?
And remember, somebody did hang themselves in death row with the cord from their laundry bag.
Is that banging coming from over an execution? Could you give us another loud knock, please?
How this stuff is just coming back to me now, I have no idea.
I'm seeing some matrixing. Like the bars are waving.
Right.
I don't know if
When I
that's
went up the stairs and I was just looking down the hallway, it seemed like the light down there in the window
Mm-hmm.
started spinning like a kaleidoscope. That's
Could
awesome.
that be Happy Pants?
It could be, dude, because we get so much activity in that hallway. Don't we? You guys love that some of us in that hallway.
And that's the other thing. You're in a room with minimal light like we have. You stare down at the darkness long enough because of the limited light. it's gonna start matrixing on you. Like I said, it's gonna start. Your eyes are gonna start playing tricks on you, trying to constantly adjust to the lack of light. So I think that is more mental or a physical attribute than it is to evidence. I said there's matrixing. That's me with my eyes trying to adjust. So I think we can actually probably debunk that. Or do I even have the debunker? I forget where all my keys are for the counters and everything. So yeah, we can debunk that. It's not.
If you want us to come over the hallway, give us 2 knocks, please.
I gotta remember the stream deck. I forget where everything's at. I'm an amateur again.
Motorcycle.
Banging down at the end of the hallway.
There's 1 knock.
What, can you not count?
I'm going to do this once for you. That's 1. That's 2.
Oh, if I was a ghost, I'd attack me for just saying that. You think I'm stupid enough I can't count to 2? Here, let me show you what 2 feels like. Smack, smack. Or just 2 big scratches.
Whoever made that noise, if you had over a 10-year prison sentence in here, could you give us a loud bang, please?
Are you the Blob? Blob, where are you at? We need some action from you, Blob. I know you're creeping around here somewhere.
What was that whimper? Was that a whimper or maybe the chair moving
I know
across
you're
the
creeping
floor?
around here somewhere.
Right there. Real quick, like whimper.
I heard a little whine down there. Like a little whimper.
Come on, Blob, show yourself. Or make some noise, that'd be good.
And I actually acknowledged that I heard it. So yeah.
So we've got the Blob in here, the Creeper up in D block, Happy Pants in the hallway. What else is there?
Did it?
That'd be good.
So we've got the Blob in here.
I know you're creeping around here somewhere.
Yeah. I don't know. It does sound like it says something. I have an idea.
Whine.
I have an idea. Almost sounds like help me. I doubt it, but we'll have to wait for the recorder.
I heard a little whine down there. Like a little whimper.
Come on, Bob, show yourself. Or make some noise, that'd be good.
But the fact the GoPro picked that up,
So we've got the blob in here, the creeper up in D block, Happy Pants in the hallway. What else is there?
What are you guys bored tonight? What's the deal?
kind of feels like they were bored.
I'm only here for 2 nights this year. You guys gotta make it memorable for me. Please. One of you ladies just run out of your cell and run back in. Just one time for me, please.
Do it topless. Prison titties.
The SLS on the hallway right here.
Yeah.
And Susan went out there in front of the SLS. And all of a sudden, I see Sebastian coming flying out of the cell. And he's standing next to her, and you can see his hand reaching out and grabbing hers.
What?
And he kept doing it. And then he kept trying to go back in the cell, but he was trying to climb through the food slot. That went on for like 10 minutes, dude. It was the coolest shit ever.
Sebastian, if you are here, bud, could you do me a favor and run up this entire cell block, in and out of each cell, all the way up to the first cell? Could you do that for me, please?
Yeah, back's a little sore today. Ugh.
Come on out, Sebastian.
A lot of lifting today.
Just me. Sebastian, my first year here, you were over talking to me in the execution viewing area. Why aren't you doing it now?
What was that? Oh, that's Chris with a flashlight. Never mind. Never mind.
Alright guys, if you don't talk to us, we're gonna go over to we're gonna run over to Death Row and see if they'll talk to us. They've been making noise, you guys have been quiet.
You guys missed the spirit timer? Is that what the problem is?
Alright guys, we're gonna run over to Death Row real quick. If you want us to stay, make some noise. I'm moving a chair. If you did speak to us, guys, I do thank you. But we are going to go speak with some other people that might want to speak with us.
So this camera's still recording.
Hmm?
That one's still going.
Yeah.
I wonder which one that is.
We're going to find out. out. Hopefully. I don't see any light coming in. Like you said, it's pitch black out.
Yeah, it's a freaking trip, dude. It's a super trip.
I'm almost hoping that it was execution that died.
Yeah. It was getting hammered pretty hard.
Nope, she's still going. She still has 62%.
Nice.
Alright, let's get back over here. We'll check Death Row. Just us coming in for the recorder. Light's dead, but it's still recording. I don't know. You heard the beeping.
Imagine, let's go back a little bit.
I don't know.
That's,
But it's still recording.
that's the shower cell for Death Row. Imagine sharing that with like well, I don't think Death Row was completely filled at the same time, but stainless steel shower with cold water. Imagine standing on that stainless steel floor in the winter trying to take a shower with probably not heated water. That's that's probably reason enough to freaking just say, just, you know what? I'll get the vein for you now. Just go ahead and put me in the execution chamber. I'm going to waive all my shit. I want a hot shower or send me to the chamber tonight. It's fucking A. I couldn't imagine that. Excuse me. It's bad enough when the water heater goes out. I couldn't imagine taking cold showers for 20 years. But I'm sure they had heated water. I know they did down in the main shower room from the video from earlier, because the story is it'd steam up so bad in there, then they'd shank people because there'd never be any witnesses because the steam came up so much. So I'm thinking they did have hot water, at least warm water.
I don't know. You heard the beeping. Yeah, you're still recording with no light. Jesus, you're still at 100%.
Yeah, I think that was Chris. Let's double check.
Yeah, you're still recording with no light.
Yeah, that's Chris. He just jumped into his cell. He's trying to stay out of view of the camera. Chris is really,
Jesus,
really good
you're
about
still
that.
at 100%.
Really?
Yeah.
After the shower
So
part,
what we're gonna do. You heard the beeping. It's still recording. I don't know. You heard
yeah,
the beeping.
that's Chris. It's gotta be.
I don't know. You heard the beeping.
Wait,
It's
that's
still recording.
that whisper.
I don't know. You heard the beeping, but it's still recording. I don't know. You heard the beeping.
Yeah, that's. Excuse me. Did we catch a spirit in the shower? The camera goes toward the shower, comes back, and you said, I hear the excuse me. Could it be the residual energy of a spirit that was showering and we caught him at shower time?
I don't know. You heard the beeping.
That's not Chris.
I don't know. You heard the beeping.
Yeah. Let's flip
Yeah,
that.
you're still recording with no light.
Good catch, Moose. Good catch.
Jesus, you're still at 100%.
Really?
Oh no, thank you.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do here?
Nothing weird with that.
No, there's nothing weird on that one.
It doesn't use any power at all. That's weird to me.
We gotta do something
At
strange
least we got
here. So
one pretty much confirmed tonight. That's good.
all right. All right.
I think I plugged the Volta directly into the light to charge it. And that's a trick, guys. The Volta will trickle charge your GoPro. As you heard me say, it had 100% left on it, and the light was dead. We need light to record in there, so just unplug the Volta from the GoPro. It's got the same charging port as the GoPro. Plug it right into the light, recharges the light. You can still use it with 100% juice on the GoPro, which will last about an hour and a half. So, or anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour and a half. I generally on a GoPro without any charger on it. So, you know, that's always a good trick.
So when I plug the Volta into the light.
And I ended up explaining it anyway.
I'm getting sick to my stomach all of a sudden.
What's that?
I'm getting sick to my stomach all of a sudden. That's what happens to Joe.
Really?
Yeah. Like my mouth's starting to water.
Which one of you gentlemen are in here affecting Chris?
Who's here? Orange dude, is that you?
One of you gentlemen committed suicide in one of your cells after your execution date was commuted to life in prison. Story is that you killed yourself with, you hung yourself with the cord from your laundry bag. Could you come forward and tell me your name, please? And is that how you took yourself out?
If you're the horn guy, come out.
And the truth shall set you
Get on camera. Again. We like seeing you. Come on out. Ooh, weird.
Hmm?
It feels weird in here.
Yeah, that's off.
There's something funky going on. Alright, horn guy, I know it's you. I know it is. You remember
And-
me from when we did the Estes method with Michelle?
And for the people watching, these symbols are not of my doing. Please ignore the hatred on the wall. But this is history. We cannot prevent this. 11/27/2000.
24 years ago.
24 years ago. Someone wishes he was an artist, poor wank. Yeah, you're on death row, I'd like to see you do better. That is not a bad drawing, and whoever blacked out the tooth, you should be executed twice. They blacked out the tooth on
You
Nicholson.
should be executed
yeah.
twice. Oh no.
Interesting. Didn't pay attention to that last year.
Or the year before, or the year before.
I think Michelle's horn guy is here.
The horn guy?
That's what I'm feeling. It's strong.
Yeah. It's really strong.
It's strong. It's just.
It's really strong in here. I'm getting like chest pressure, something
I got my
fierce.
stomach's turning, my head's pulsating. I just feel it's here.
Pisces.
A lot of that probably happened when they knew they were being transferred out of the prison.
Yeah, there's something going on here.
There's something in here fierce.
I'm getting interactive with it.
So what I'm gonna do is get that off to the side. Sit this right here. If you are here with us right now, I'm here with Chris. We're standing in front of cell A5. Could you come forward and touch this box that's sitting on the tray return? If you're the one affecting Chris, come forward and touch that box and affect it instead.
See there, it's weird. I think they know they can't harm me. They can't do anything. So they're trying really hard just to interact, you know? It's not negative.
Yeah. You don't have to affect somebody negatively to get their attention.
I don't think they can anymore. There's too much.
So I do have to ask you, were you the one making all the noise when Chris and I were talking over on the women's side? Could you touch that box on the tray return, please?
Did you hear the footsteps right here? I hope you're
Over on the women's side. Could you touch that box on the tray return, please?
Did you hear the footsteps right here? I hope your camera or something got that.
I've got 2 GoPros going with a mic, and I've got another one going right there, so we got it.
It sounded like one.
One step.
It sounded like one right there.
Turn, please.
Did you hear the footsteps right here?
Yes.
Let's see if
I
I
don't
got
think
it.
they can anymore. There's too much.
So I do have to ask you, were you the one making all the noise when Chris and I were talking over on the women's side? Could you touch that box on the tray return, please?
Did you hear the footsteps right here?
I didn't hear it because I was
I
talking.
hope your camera or something got that.
So
I've got
recorder probably
2
got it.
GoPros going with a mic, and I've got another one going right there, so we got it.
And he was closer
Sounded
to
like
it.
one.
It was in here, his
One
peripheral
step.
range,
It sounded
so
like one right
he
there.
probably heard it since
And
I
that's the
was.
side Susan says all the activities on.
Well, that's where we got. So Michelle and I did Estes in there. It was like 15 minutes long in this second cell. And the end cell where the GoPro is, that's where the horn beauty came out.
All right, we're gonna set a. We're gonna move this box, guys, here. Here to A3. It is called an Eddy meter. EDI. Not after Eddie Cole. Not after anything special.
You remember me in here sitting on the toilet, remember? Talking away, and you talked back a lot.
So we moved down a couple cells because this is where Susan said all the activity is. Chris did a session in this cell, and the horn guy's down in A1.
Oh yeah, it's powerful in here, man.
Could you touch that little box on the tray return and let us know of your presence, please?
I'm getting that feeling like when you're the roller coaster, where
This-
someone drops, but it doesn't go away.
This might have been where the guy hung himself.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling, but it's not going away. It's like just nonstop. It's
I
really,
wish I would grab the notepad. I forgot his name.
it's really weird. Didn't I put that notepad in? I gave it to you.
I think I put it back
Really?
when I walked back in there. Yeah, because I didn't want to carry it around.
No, I thought you put it in your pocket.
Yeah, I put it back in the office. I already asked this, but A3, if this is a cell where you committed suicide when you were commuted from execution to life in prison, you took your life with the cord from your laundry bag. Could you do me a favor and light that box up, please? We might leave you in peace.
You could even heat it up. Or drop the temp down. Do something to it. You're here, I can tell. See, Horn Dude was over here. These guys
What
got
was
their
what?
butts kicked when they were
Execution to life in prison. This is yeah, I put it back in the office.
Let's see.
I already asked this, but A3, if this is a cell where you committed suicide when you were commuted from execution to life in prison, you took your life with the cord from your laundry bag. Suicide when you were commuted from execution to life in prison, you took your life with the cord from
Right
your
there.
committed suicide when you were commuted from execution to life in prison, you took your life with
That
the
might
cord
be
from your
Chris.
laundry bag. Could you do me a favor and light that?
That might be Chris for the simple fact. Remember, he said his stomach is like dropping like a roller coaster. That might be him taking a breath out, trying to, calm himself. That could be Chris.
Box up, please. We might leave you in peace.
You could even heat it up. Or drop the temp down. Do something to it. You're here, I can tell. See, Horn Dude was over here. These guys got their butts kicked when they were in here.
We know you're here. We heard all the ruckus when we were in women's. You don't gotta play shy now. We're not guards. We're not gonna do anything. We are on your side of the cell.
Was that,
Kim Rock.
was that a laugh?
So this was not guards.
Was that a giggle?
We're not gonna do anything. We
Does
are
that
on
mean-
your side of the cell.
I don't know if that was me chuckling at first. Right there.
Kim Rock. So this was a white trash cell.
Shit, Brent. That doesn't sound like me.
Kim Rock. So this was a white trash cell.
Right there. That's not
Kim
me.
Rock.
Yeah, that's a laugh. That's evidence.
Kim Rock. So this was a white trash cell.
One more time.
Kim Rock. So this was a white trash cell.
Why is that not clipping?
Fuck all something. A lot of bullshit writing. 0 something. So another bullshit. Freaking racist shit. Question of the year 98. Bolt. Okay, more white power shit. What else do we have in here?
Kind of like, what's it say?
Just me. Something told me to look under the bed in here. Nothing. Looks like somebody was tagging underneath.
I think all these have that.
Ebola.
And say something like you said before. Or Annie or Susan. Sick as for a butt, you were pushing on my throat.
Why was this one up on a pedestal?
So yeah, guys, that's pretty good for tonight. I mean, how much longer do we have? 'Cause we got 2 more videos. Yeah, that's 30. That's another 40 minutes, which honestly, I just don't have in me tonight. So I think we're actually gonna call it here, guys. We made it an hour and 40 minutes in tonight. Moose and Fish, do really thank you guys for tuning in tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We still got 2 more pieces of video to go through for this investigation of death row and women's with Chris. Fish, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. You know, it's good to be back and good to see you guys too. You too, Moose. And you know what? I truly thank you guys for spending, almost 2 hours tonight. It feels really good to be streaming again. I'm re-energized, reinvigorated, and I got the drive to do it again, which I didn't know I was going to get back. I was this close to just closing it all down for good. And, I just woke up and it's like, start it again. See what happens, see where you go with it, and see how you feel. And we're going to continue to do it. And hopefully I can get back to investigating soon as well. So guys, truly thank you for being here. I will be back tomorrow night, probably around the same time. So have a great night. God bless. And I'll see you guys later. Thanks again.